Gabrielle, and I don't think I've formally introduced myself in a video yet. Well, maybe my first video, but anyways, my name is Gabrielle. You can call me Gabby if you will, or whatever name with Gab in it is suffice. So yeah. So I came up with 10 ways to cope with a long distance relationship, whether it be a family member, a sister, brother, boyfriend, friend, best friend, whatever. So my family moved to North Carolina a little while ago, and I live in New Jersey, and it's a very long distance. It was just very last minute, and we didn't really have time to mentally prepare for it. And I know my mom misses me a lot, and she's been kind of depressed about me not being there, because I used to do like everything for my mom, and I guess she just misses me and she doesn't know how to deal with it because she just wants me there and she knows I can't be. But today I decided to make a video on how to better cope with long distance relationships, and without further ado, let's get into it. So the first step is to accept the change. Like with me, with my situation, it was very last minute, so we didn't have much time to mentally prepare ourselves for any change. You know, we were living in New Jersey comfortably, and then my dad got offered a job, and then my family went and left, and I felt like personally I couldn't move because I was starting school the next month. Me and my boyfriend have our life started up here, and I couldn't move. I just felt it wasn't an option for me. But the first thing you have to do is just accept the change for what it is, whatever it is, whether your boyfriend's in the Marines, whether your best friend moves, whether your best friend since childhood is at a different college than you are and you can't spend all the fun college moments with them, a best friend who lives a really long distance away and you can't see them frequently. You have to accept that for whatever it is. I'm still trying to accept that my family lives so far away. Like when I go and visit them, and I've only visited them twice, and they moved I think like 4 or 5 months ago, I'm still trying to accept it. And it's really, really hard when, you know, your family that you've had since you were a baby up and leaves, and it is very hard to kind of accept the change, but it is what it is. So the second thing I could recommend to you is reach for your journal. A while ago I was going through a depression, and whenever my mind just got overcluttered with thoughts and I had nobody to tell, I would reach for my journal and write everything down in my journal. And it might sound like childish and stupid, but honestly, if you have nobody to talk to, reach for your journal, because just writing out your thoughts that keep building up and building up in your head, writing them out is going to help you. It definitely helped me, and I think it could help those of you who overthink about things as well. And overthinking isn't healthy. Like if you're just going to keep beating yourself up over not being able to see your boyfriend and all you can do is write it in your journal how much you miss him, then do that. So the third thing is send each other pictures. Whether it's through Instagram, Snapchat, or regular text messaging, send each other pictures. I'm sure your significant other or your friend would love to see you, even if it's not frequently. Send them a picture every time you get a haircut, even if you just got half an inch off. Send a picture when you need to go to a test and you really want to share that moment with them. Sending pictures is a really great way to see each other without seeing each other. And that brings me to my next one, which is web chatting. Web chatting is kind of like really powerful. I went and saw my family during the holidays, so I couldn't see my boyfriend, and even though we were 600 miles away, we web chatted and it felt like he was right in my bed with me. Web chatting is really, really great, and with technology nowadays, it's not that gritty, like low quality picture anymore. You can web chat on almost HD quality, which is amazing. So definitely web chat every so often just to see each other and catch up and talk. And another really cool thing you can do web chatting is like share a cup of coffee over the web chat, share like a favorite food, maybe grab some Wendy's or something and eat it together through web chat. I know that sounds weird, but if like you and your boyfriend both had a favorite like fast food you'd like to go to, or like Starbucks, drinking or eating through web chat kind of makes it seem like you're on a virtual date, and I don't know, I've never done that, but I think it seems like a pretty good idea. So my next one is another kind of weird one. It's a virtual movie date. Schedule a time and a night to watch one of your favorite movies together from different locations. So you can like text back and forth or talk on the phone during the movie. And yeah, it's like a virtual movie date, which makes it seem like they're not so far away. So small talk is key. If you talk to this person or you talk to them every single day, it doesn't matter if you talk to them to just say, hey, what's up? Hey, I'm having a really crappy day. Hey, it's sunny where I am. What's the weather like by you? If you just text each other once a week saying, I miss you, I'm thinking about you, it really helps just kind of tie your relationship together and keep you guys close. If your significant other or best friend is far away from you and you just drop them like a pile of bricks, then your relationship is going to fall farther and farther apart until it is no more, and that's the last thing that you want to do. So just make sure that you talk to them every so often and you'll be in good shape. So I know this is like really cliche, but you could also write them a letter. I know like some people like to write letters as a way of saying catching up, maybe sending them a card during the holidays, something like that. Just let them know that you're on their mind. If you don't want to write a letter because you think it seems stupid or that you talk to them on the phone every day, you can always send them a little gift, just a little gift, a little note saying thinking of you, miss you. Even if it's like a $10 gift card to like Starbucks or something, it's showing that you still appreciate them as a friend or a boyfriend or a sibling and that you miss them and you're thinking of them. So even though your best friend, boyfriend, or whatever is far away, it doesn't mean that there's not other people around you who care about you. If you have another friend close to home or another sibling who you live with, focus on them. Focus on the people around you and it'll distract you from missing that other person so much. Grab something to eat, go to the movies, go to the gym together if you work out. There's so many little things that you can do to focus on other people around you to distract you from who you're really missing. Always do what makes you happy. If you're just sitting in your room, laying in bed, crying, not wanting to do much, staying unmotivated, you're gonna just want to die. As crappy as that sounds, I was there at one point and I know what it feels like to want to die, and it is not a pleasant feeling. So do what makes you happy, stay busy. Do you like to sew? Do you like to run? Do you like to color? Do you like to draw? Do you like to read? Do you like to drive? Do you like to shop? There's so many little therapeutic activities you can do for yourself that you don't need to even worry about them. You don't need to be sad. You don't need to stay in your room. It's not the end of the world not being able to see your favorite person. Do what makes you happy and you will be happier. And lastly but not least, stay optimistic. Like I said, it is not the end of the world that you can't see your favorite person. And if you just dwell on that thought that you can't see them or can't be with them, you are going to get really sad. And that is the last thing anybody deserves. Know that time is not as slow as you think it is, and you will see that person before you know it. My mom is coming up to visit in February, and then I won't be seeing my family until June. But in the meantime, I'm going to be finishing school, and I have my boyfriend here, and I have my family, and I'm just staying busy and doing what I like. And I started making YouTube videos, and yeah, you have to stay optimistic and just know that it isn't the end of the world. There will be a happy time again when you see your loved one and you can be happy together and take selfies together and do all sorts of fun things together. And yeah, just never give up hope and know that it isn't the end of the world. Okay guys, that was my 10 ways to cope with a long distance relationship. Sorry I'm a little weird and like out of order and not very organized. I'm not really used to this whole filming thing and I'm not really comfortable with it yet. I haven't told anybody about it and I'm just waiting for somebody to like find my YouTube channel. So I hope this helped some of you guys. Give it a thumbs up if it did. Leave a comment below if you have any other suggestions on how to cope with long distance relationship. Make sure you follow me on Twitter and Instagram and Tumblr if you want. Don't forget to subscribe and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!